Welcome back, America, to another episode of Birdz Uncaged. I'm gonna get right into it. We're gonna lead off with the Patriots and Tom Brady, who's talking about his future today. He left his options open, that's for sure. Best bet is I'm a big, obviously, I'm wearing the jersey. If the Patriots are smart, you resign them. Obviously, you keep them. You can keep winning. Your window is wide open right now. I don't see anybody beating the Patriots this year. Do you? I don't think so. Maybe in the offseason, maybe fucking work a deal. Send them to San Francisco, get porn star Jimmy back. Obviously, Stidham isn't ready yet, so see what happens there. Interesting situation there, but we'll see how that happens. Obviously, the Patriots are 7-0, kicking butt. First in points. First offense, what is it, scoring 32 a game, average, only giving up 7 points a game. My goodness. Kid gets booed. A 10-year-old kid got booed at Soldier Field for saying, they were doing an interview and the kid said that he wanted to be Mr. Trubisky for Halloween. Everybody in the stands booed him. Poor kid. Well, Mix looked awful. That wasn't a surprise. Saints came in there and beat their butt, kicked their fucking ass. I don't know. I don't know what to do at this point with Mitch. You gotta get him out of. Let him run the ball a little bit. Get his confidence back. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm tired of bashing him. I don't know. He ain't shit. So moving on. The penalties to keep on coming. Almost 2,000 penalties through 7 weeks. Awful. Cowboys need to get back to basics, and they did. Beat the shit out of the Eagles. Chargers just keep on free falling. Hopefully the Bears beat the shit out of the Chargers this week. Should be an easy win for them. World Series and the Nats surprisingly up 2-0. I expect Houston to answer the call. Zach Greinke, you got to show up, bud. This is it. You got to Cole game 4. You better be ready. Verlander sets a new all-time record with his 200 strikeout, overtaking John Smoltz, the great John Smoltz. That's a good stat right there. Verlander's been dominant. He's been very good throughout his whole career. He answers the call. He kept the minute yesterday. So we'll see what happens. All right. Since we're talking about baseball and the World Series, man, I don't like this David Ross hire. How Theo said he wants to turn the page on 2016. Yes. So you let Joe. Ever since then, Theo has promoted a handful of lower executives to big roles in the organization. Then you go and get David Ross. How are you not turning the page on 2016? Why are you not hiring from the outside? Bringing in people with clear eyes. They can evaluate talent. They can evaluate what we have. I would have taken Joe Zapata just because he would have been something different outside the box. Not David Ross. David Ross, what he needs to do, in my opinion, man, whoever's left from that the 16 year, get a box, throw them rings in that box. And move forward with that, because that's the only way you're gonna forget about 2016. We gotta. I don't even know what the problem was with 2016 anyway. Why is it such a hangover? It's mind-boggling to me. But hopefully we make some right moves. I'm sure Theo's got some stuff up his sleeve, and we'll be tuning in. So moving on, we're gonna get into the NBA because it started. This season should be dope. I can't wait. I'm gonna give you guys some predictions. My MVP, I'm going with Steph. He's gonna have a monster year. His last MVP year before KD got there, he averaged 30 a game. I expect him to do so until I expect him to do about 30 until Russell gets himself going and established in the offense. And once that happens, man, they should be pretty good. I got sixth man. I have Lou Williams, maybe Aaron Gordon, but I doubt it. I think that Aaron Gordon might be. I think he's starting for Houston now, so that probably takes him out of the running. Lou Williams, man, he's the most consistent scorer off the bench in the years past. Defensive player of the year, I got Rudy Gobert. Coach of the year, you got to go with Doc. Dude, that Clippers team is stacked. Wait till Paul George gets back, man. That's a monster right there. Rookie of the year, I have Zion, but with him missing torn his meniscus out 6 to 8 weeks, I'll take my chances and put my money on Kobe White. John Morant's he's throwing his name. He's gonna have something to say about it. I'm gonna get to. I got 76ers winning their division. The Bucks winning our division. Miami winning their division. Portland, Clippers, and Houston winning their divisions. I got 76ers versus the Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals. The West Final, I'll take the Clippers and the Rockets. And I'll take Philly versus the Clippers in the finals. It's hard to bet. It's hard not to pick the Clippers. That's for sure. It's hard not to pick the Clippers. This China shit still keeps going. Like I told you, it's gonna be a fucking distraction. The salary cap is going down almost $11 million now. Like there's big financial ramifications. Huge. It's fucking over a stupid tweet, man. Like, fuck you, China. Doing all that stupid ass shit. You guys motherfuckers are communists doing all that fucking human slave labor and all that trafficking and all that shit you guys motherfuckers do over there. Battle, like I've been talking about the Clippers. Clippers fucked up the Lakers. Put a manhandling on them. Kawhi showed up and dominated through. He's clearly coming for LeBron's throne. Man, set up shop in your own building. And you don't even answer the call. He came out and guarded you. He came out and outplayed you, dude. Outplayed you. LeBron and Davis only scored 2 points in the fourth quarter. Clearly, LeBron clearly got outplayed and did not answer the call at all. Just lay down. I lost money on you, motherfucker. Clippers look like a monster. What's the final score now? They beat the Warriors 141 to 122. Granted, there's no Clay, and I don't know. We'll see if Clay comes back this year. Hopefully, he does. Should be. He said there's video of him shooting threes on the court. You know, so Steve Kerr says that he's not going to play. We'll see what happens. We'll see if management steps in and see what they say. With some Bob Myers talks. Philly looked good when they beat Boston last night. Bucks looked good when they came back and beat Houston earlier today. I found this hilarious. Houston players will be arriving on a red carpet at home for the first 3 games and weekend games moving forward. A red carpet, like, oh yeah. Houston, what have you guys done? Like, seriously, what do you guys have done? Nothing. Harden, you're a fucking choke, man. Like, until it's the truth. DeAndre Ayton gets 25-game suspension for PEDs. Not a good look. You drafted number 1 overall last year. All right, we're gonna move to the Bulls. Even though they lost, they look good. They improved. I think they're gonna be a solid team this year. They're gonna be able to compete. They're shooting a lot of threes. They're running. Boylan maybe finding a rhythm with the team maybe. So I'm giving them a chance. See what happens. We'll see how long that leash goes. But as of right now, I am giving them a chance. And I always want to see progress. I just want to continue to show progress and You know, that's all that matters. What the hell is Zach LaVine doing at the end of the games, taking the layup with 4 seconds left and no timeouts? There's no timeout, so what are you're gonna foul him, and then what are you gonna do? You're gonna heave a 3-point shot? I didn't understand that. And they dribbled out the clock. I don't get it. Why wasn't Kobe White in the game either for the final 4 to 5 minutes? You see, he scored 17 points off the bench. He was playing really good. Give him a shot. Let him play. He was clearly he was one of our better players last night. Kid's young. He plays some defense. See what happens there. So talking about the East, like I'm looking at the East standings, like Philly. Obviously, Philly's the top of the cream of the crop. Them and Milwaukee. I don't know. It's 50-50 on how it's going. I like Philly personally. Everybody like a lot of people I know. I like the Bucks. The Bulls got a shot. I don't see why not. The East is not, obviously, like I've been saying, the East is not that good. There's gonna be 2 or 3 surprise teams that make the playoffs this year, because you got 76ers, Orlando probably makes the playoffs, Heat makes the playoffs, Raptors makes playoffs, Bucks make the playoffs, Pistons maybe, the Nets we'll see, Wizards I doubt it, Knicks dumpster fire, Bulls, Cleveland garbage, Pacers we'll see what happens there. And Boston, obviously, they'll be making some noise. Then in the West, it's Lakers, Clippers, Golden State, and Houston. There's not much discussion about anybody else that's going to be really down. That's going to be really a threat. Utah maybe with Conley now there with Donovan Mitchell. We'll see what happens with Rudy Gobert. When it comes down to a 7-game series, how are you going to beat Steph in a 7-game series? How are you going to beat the Warriors? How are you going to beat the Clippers? They look fantastic. The Lakers, we'll see. We'll see, but I don't know. Ain't nobody beating the Clippers. Not from how they've been playing the past, their first 2 games to start the year. They've come out and just manhandled. So, we'll see what happens. All right, moving on. Shout-outs to Goodyear Blimp for getting inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame. Goodyear Blimp. Thing's been around forever. I found this. Multiple walk-off plate appearances for same opponent. Only 2 guys in MLB postseason history to do it are David Ortiz and Carlos Correa, and they both did it against the Yankees. The Yankees, where you at, bums? You're at home on the couch. Get out of here. Joe Girardi gets the Phillies job. I don't know why they were interviewing Dusty Baker. Gave him 2 interviews at that. Woof. Even with Girardi, man, I don't think the Phillies... Forget about the Phillies. It's another talk for another show. Simone Biles, shout out to her for breaking the medal record at the World Championships with 24 and then extending it to 25. Congrats. The only reason I paid attention, I found this interesting because my daughter does gymnastics, so, shout out to Simone Biles. Ohio State, 7-0 with 7 wins of 20 or more. Whoo! That's beast. It's their first team to do it since 1973 in the Big Ten. Damn. That's a powerhouse, man. I don't know. They look really good this year. That kid Justin Fields he's throwing dimes everywhere. Moving on. Ricky Williams sells his Heisman for a record $504,000 at auction on last Friday. Pretty interesting. The winning bid for the trophy in Heritage Auctions Fall Sportsmobile Collectibles exceeded the previous auction record for a Heisman set when Tim Brown 1987 trophy sold for $453,763 in December 2018 at a Golden Auctions catalog event. Ricky Williams' trophy is the last one awarded before Heisman winners had to sign an agreement forfeiting the right to sell it. Well, I guess you can't profit off your own likeness. Makes no sense. It's your trophy. Why wouldn't you be able to sell it? It's your own property. You win it. You won that trophy fair and square. It's yours. You should be able to do whatever you want with it. You could obviously you can fetch a nice pretty penny of it. So there's been 6 total, including Ricky Williams. The other ones have been 1994 Rashaan Salam trophy sold for $399,608. A 1936 Larry Kelly trophy sold for $328K in '99. O.J. Simpson in '99 for $255K. A Charles White 1979 sold for almost $294K in '06. And a Paul Hornung's duplicate for $250K in 2000. That's a pretty short list. And there's been, how long's the Heisman been going? I don't know. So after I saw that Ohio State fact about the 20 points, I went and did some research on. So what I just Googled the most unbreakable college football records. I want to see what was going to come up. So I actually found some interesting stuff, but all these records. Most of these records they're all old. They're from the 40s and later. And I don't think these are some of the ones that are probably never going to be broken ever again. So here we go. Let's see if you guys. I found it interesting. So here we go. Okay, most points per game in the season. 1944 record holder is Army, 56 points per game. Scored 504 points in 9 games. The 4 Black Knights also hold record for the highest scoring margin, 52.11, and most TDs per game with 8.22 in that 44 season. Most consecutive shutouts in the regular season. It was between 38 and 40 seasons. Record holder is Tennessee with 17 straight shutouts. It's pretty good. Most played rivalry is Minnesota-Wisconsin, 124 games from 1890 through 2014. Next closest is Kansas-Mizzou with 120. Minnesota-Wisconsin also holds the NCAA FBS record for the longest uninterrupted series. Man, that's a lot. Most consecutive winning seasons came in 1889 through 1932. Notre Dame with 42 straight winning seasons. That's never going to happen ever again. You can forget about it. Fewest yards of total offense gained in a single game. October 18, 1947, record holder is Syracuse with a record minus 47 yards. Syracuse passed for 60 and rushed for a minus 107 in a 40-0 loss to Penn State. This performance also earned Penn State defense the NCAA FBS record for fewest yards allowed in a single game. Wow. Most kickoff returns in a single game. October 12, 1946. Record holder, Arizona State with 14 total. Most kickoff returns in a single game. October 12, 1946. Record holder, Arizona State with 14 total 290 yards in a 74-2 loss to Nevada. Fewest yards of total offense gained by a winning team. This happened in September 30th, 1944. NC State holds the record with 10 yards. NC State won that game 13-0 against Virginia. Wow, that's some useless information, man. But yeah, probably records that'll probably never be broken ever again. Because now we passed the ball for 700 yards. There's 700 yards of total offense in games. So those records would probably never be broken. Well, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate all the support. Shout out to all the cancer survivors, all the cancer victims, all the cancer fighters. It's your month, and we stand with you guys. Hope you guys keep on fighting and nothing but the best. All the prayers go to cancer all the cancer patients, cancer survivors, and all that good stuff. You guys have a good one and have a good night.